What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Now, it's been a minute since I uploaded a pure stub making method. You know, I've been doing some stub guides, kind of like flipping cards in order to make stubs, but I think I found a very, very effective stub making method that this one you are guaranteed to make stubs, at least at the time recording this video. As always, I make these stub making method videos to help you guys out and make stubs. I know usually the prices are going to go up a little bit later, but usually there still will be a great way to make stubs within there. It's just not going to be 100% money back guaranteed. There's still a lot of room for profit. So nonetheless, I think this is very worth it, and I'm excited to get into this video. If you guys could please leave a like down below, that would really help me out. Of course, you guys know YouTube's algorithm likes really to help me out, so I would really appreciate that. But let's get right into this video. This is going to be once again throughout the exchanges, and you guys might have seen some of those pop-up notifications. We are going to be looking at some cards, and I'm buying them for 33 stubs. Now, 33 is kind of a significant number to me in particular, but you know, that's just the price that I have been buying those cards at right now. So my filter I'm using is pretty much just live series cards at 74 overall as their max, and you're going to pretty much be left with this. We're only going to be looking at 74 overall cards, and you're going to want to put in buy orders. If you can get it less, like I could put it in for 30. Actually, I'm going to try it. I'll probably still get those done. I just put it in for 33, and you are this way guaranteed to make profit off of what I'm about to show you. Once again, thank you guys so much, San Diego Studios, for allowing us to have 50 buy orders or 50 market orders in at once. Very, very helpful. Glad that they added that. But 33 stubs is the max that I have done so far. Or actually, I think one card I had 34 stubs, but I wouldn't really recommend any more than like 45 or 50 stubs. At that point, probably holds, but for sure, I think, and you guys saw, I just got one off for 30. So what we're gonna do here is going to the exchange players, and we are going to exchange bronze players for a silver player. This is working really well. Again, I talked about this earlier on in the year, but I think people have been really sleeping on bronze cards, and they have really lost a lot of value. You know, as the live series cards for collections, they start to drop down in price. The diamonds, the golds, the bronzes and silvers have too, but this way there is a great amount of stubs to be made. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to put in 6 of these cards. There is going to be a little bit of a remainder, 2% on the exchange points that you are going to have, 246. You probably could get away with putting a like 73 in there. Actually, no, you can't. So you pretty much have to do this rather. So you know, 2% really is nothing that important. 2% is really whatever, and that is how you're going to do it. And then you are left with this exchange silver pack. Guarantees 1 silver live series player item. I've been told that you can pull higher than this. It's theoretically possible. I've never ever done this, and I've opened a lot of these packs this year, but apparently it is possible to do. If you guys have like pulled a gold player pack from, you know, the exchanges and got a diamond out of there, or likewise got like a gold out of a silver player pack, let me know down below in the comments section. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. It's kind of like Bigfoot. You just don't see it, but you hear about it. Whether or not people are capping or not, I don't really know. But we are going to be looking at silver players, and as you guys will see, at 33 stubs, you are guaranteed profit. There's no way that you guys can lose stubs, even if you pull the worst player. And trust me, you are going to get some hits out of here. So if we are going to look at the max price at 33 stubs, it's less than 200. I don't remember the exact price, but you guys can see you're going to make profit no matter who you pull. And of course, like as always, there are times that are better to sell cards, usually around like actually, in order to get the most value out of cards, I think nighttime is the best. Like not exactly like 5 p.m. or so, I would say a little bit later. That's when cards usually go for more, and just throw them up overnight, they will sell. So I think that's the best time that you can sell cards, and you'll get, you know, 20 extra stubs off of each silver, which does add up. If you do 10 of these, you know, 20 per, that is, you know, going to add up in the long run. So I think that is worth checking out. So even at the worst, you have that. But of course, you guys know there's a lot of silvers that go for a good amount. You have Yasa Puig, who pretty much goes for 1,000 stubs. And then there's a lot that go for like 400, 500, and so on and so forth. There is a lot of profit that you guys can make. Yordan Alvarez still goes for over 1,000. So you guys see the prices. You are guaranteed profit at buying at least 33. I think up to 30, about up to 40 or so, you're going to be making profit nonetheless. And that's assuming that you pull one of those, 8 cards that go for that many stubs, which is, pretty unlikely in the grand scheme of things. But we're going to go ahead and pretty much open as many packs as we can. So I'm just going to feed all my 74 overall players within there, and we are going to get a lot of these packs. Hopefully, like I said, as always, we can get something good. It seems like I'm always destined whenever I do these videos, showing that you guys can pull really good stuff. I always end up pulling crap, which hopefully that is not the case this time. But I'm going to get done with this and fill all the rest of these, and I'll catch back with you guys. Okay, so we have 11 packs already, and I only had those buy orders in for maybe half an hour. 33 stubs. I find these bronzes do really go quick. Of course, that's because you can sell them right out of packs. But 11 of these exchange silver packs within 30, 40 minutes. That is very solid. So that goes to show these cards do go pretty quick. The first one, we do get Adam Duvall. Of course, right alongside with it, do not ever hit the sell now price. It's just not worth it. That usually means you're gonna get double whatever that price is showing. So never ever do that. You guys are losing out on so many stubs if you try to do that. We're not getting the best pulls. Billy Hamilton does go for a decent amount. We're getting a lot of 75s, which is not really the best. Hopefully we can kind of change our fortunes a little bit. Like I said, I'm always destined to just get the bad ones whenever I do these videos. I can't just get okay, that's a lot better. We get Adalberto Mondesi, which I know he probably goes for like 700 stubs alone. So if you think about, I put in less than 200 stubs and I'm making 700 out of it. That is really good profit. Some people might even say that's hella profit. So I think that is good. We got 2 more right here. Yeah, we are really not getting the best pulls other than that Mondesi. We get an Alex Wood. I think I have a couple more that I'm going to scrap together, and I really just want to pull some good cards. Okay, so I just let some more buy orders finish, and we were able to scrounge together 7 more of these packs. So hopefully now they kind of changed our fortunes. We get a CJ Cron the first time, which is good. That is a lot better. We get a Yasiel Puig. That's 1,000 stubs. That is, making 5 times what we put in. Okay, something changed right there. I don't know what happened to our odds. I don't know if Ramon is listening in. I don't know if he wiretapped this house, but we are getting a lot better. We pulled so many Mondeses, but you guys can see this is really where you're going to see the bulk of the profit. Let's just check out a couple of the more higher tier cards that we did pull within there, specifically Mondesi, because we pulled 3 of him and he is going for 540. So if we pulled 3 of him, that's about that's over 1,500 steps. I'm not going to do the exact math. That's probably about 1,600. And if you consider we only put in, let's just call it 200 flat for what I put in. That is, 900, almost 1,000 stubs that we made just off these Mondeses. And we made profit off of each and every one. So we definitely hit on those. So like I said, I think it is really worth it that you guys get into these exchanges for these silver players once again at maximum. Like I said, for 50 stubs, if you put in 6 of those, it's going to be 300. I would say 45 is probably about the max. I don't really know how much the prices are going to go up because of this video. Hopefully you guys still have plenty of time to make some profit. But I do also have another tip that I want to throw into this video for you guys. If you guys are still watching, another added bonus. If you guys haven't seen on Twitter, I did want to make a specific video about this. We're going to see the Signature Series pack come back into the game. And of course, you guys know we got Troy Tulowitzki, who is already going to saturate the shortstop market a little bit. But we're getting 2 more Signature Series players within the guaranteed signature pack. That being Ozzie Smith and Hanley Ramirez, 2 more shortstops added into the game. So that being said, I think you guys should definitely sell off your shortstops right now, whether it be Omar Vizquel, Cal Ripken Jr., any of these guys. And even if you like them, want to keep them, I recommend sell them now, because once those new signatures come out, they are going to drop the signature prices quite substantially for all the other ones. It's the same thing that we saw, for example, guys like Jimmy Fox. Hopefully we can see his his price right here. Yeah, that's a perfect example. You guys see how much he was going for? Then about 629. I think that was the exact date that the signature pack dropped. We see a really big hit that he got onto his price. Even just from one day alone, that is about going from 34k, he dropped like over 10,000 stubs within one night when that signature pack came up, and that's because we got like the Keith Hernandez that came out and the Joey Votto. So being that we got the Tulowitzki, we got Ozzie Smith and Hanley Ramirez, who I'm very excited about, by the way, that is going to mean the shortstop price is going to go down quite substantially. So if you guys have Omar, I think right now is a great time to sell him, and even if you want to keep him, you know, just buy him back once that signature pack comes out on Thursday, because the content update is coming out tomorrow. If you guys check on the schedule over here, and you guys can buy them back, and you're going to end up making stubs off of it because the prices are going to go down on those shortstops and courts, probably relatively in general, but especially shortstops because we're getting two and the Tulowitzki. So quick little tip for you guys. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys have a great day. There comes out. Yay!